travel enthusiasts, welcome back to Discover Travel Destinations. I'm Joey, and today we've got an awesome episode planned for all you budget travelers out there. With me today is my amazing co-host Claudia, and we're diving deep into budget backpacking across Sri Lanka. We've got some super exciting tips for anyone planning to explore this beautiful island without breaking the bank.
Hi everyone! Super excited to be here, Joey. We just got this interesting question from two friends from Germany who are planning a 3-week backpacking adventure in Sri Lanka this April.
Oh yeah, and they're looking to do it on a tight budget, right? Focusing on local experiences, public transport, and budget accommodation?
Exactly! They're also super interested in hiking, snorkeling, and jungle trekking. Plus, they want to know how to navigate local transport and bargain with tuk-tuk drivers.
Let's start with accommodation, since that's usually the biggest expense. Claudia, what booking platforms would you recommend for budget travelers in Sri Lanka?
Oh, there are some great options. Hostelworld is perfect for finding backpacker hostels, while Booking.com often has amazing deals on guest houses. And don't forget about couchsurfing. It's still quite active in Sri Lanka.
Speaking of couchsurfing, any safety tips for our German friends who might want to try it?
Absolutely. Always read host reviews carefully and look for hosts with multiple verifications. It's also good practice to message with them a bit before accepting to stay. Trust your instincts.
Now let's talk about getting around. The train journey from Colombo to Ella is absolutely iconic, right?
Oh my goodness, yes. And here's a money-saving tip. Book your train tickets through the official Sri Lankan Railways website or mobile app. It's way cheaper than using third-party sellers.
That's such a great tip. And what about those tuk-tuk negotiations? I know many travelers struggle with that.
The Pick Me app is a lifesaver. It's like Uber but for tuk-tuks, and you get fixed prices. But if you're hailing one on the street, always agree on the price before getting in, and don't be afraid to walk away if it seems too high.
For our adventure-loving German friends, there are so many amazing hiking opportunities that don't cost a thing. The trails around Ella are incredible.
Oh, and don't forget Horton Plains. Just make sure to start early in the morning to avoid the crowds and the heat, and pack plenty of water. It can get pretty intense up there.
What about snorkeling spots? Any budget-friendly locations you'd recommend?
Marisa and Unawatuna have some great spots where you can just rent gear and go. Just avoid the touristy snorkeling tours. They're usually overpriced.
Let's talk about food. Street food and local markets are definitely the way to go for budget travelers.
Absolutely. The local markets are not just cheap, they're an experience in themselves. Just remember to bring small bills and don't be afraid to try the local specialties.
Any specific dishes they should try?
Kotu roti is a must-try street food. It's delicious and super budget-friendly. And don't miss out on the fresh fruit smoothies from local vendors.
Now for hiking in remote areas, safety first, right?
Definitely. Always download offline maps using apps like maps.me, carry a power bank, and let your accommodation know where you're heading. And it's worth investing in good travel insurance.
And for jungle treks, I'd recommend going with a local guide, right?
Absolutely. You can find reliable guides through your accommodation or use platforms like Get Your Guide. It's worth the money for safety and local knowledge.
Any final money-saving tips for our German friends?
Get a local SIM card as soon as you arrive. Dialog or Mobitel are good options.
Oh, and don't forget to check if your accommodation has a kitchen. Cooking some meals yourself can save a lot. Well, that's a wrap on our budget backpacking guide to Sri Lanka. Remember to check out our website, discovertraveldestinations.com, for more detailed tips and all the useful links we mentioned.
And don't forget to hit that like button if you found this helpful. Subscribe for more budget travel tips from around the world.
Drop a comment below if you have any questions about backpacking in Sri Lanka. We'd love to help. See you in the next episode.